Hi, this is Bless the Bitties, Season 19, Episode 3. We are joined tonight by Shelbie Thomas.
Woo!
Shelbie, how say you?
I say good.
I say good day.
Good day.
All right, that's it.
It's good to be back.
It's been a little while. Our plates have been full. How would you describe the pizza tonight?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was decent. Jim Deggies.
Well, they're not a sponsor, so let's edit
Cooler
that.
with the name. Brick
Dim.
oven style pizza.
I did, however, they were having like some trivia there tonight, and I was like, how do I get involved? They were like, fill out a job application. And I was like, no, just hire me. And they were like, that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's not how I work. Then I just paid them and left. You've been a guest on the Jesse LaSalle show, which I would like everyone to go look up. It's on YouTube. Shameless plug. But what has changed since you were on that episode last?
I'm pregnant.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Woo.
Maron. You ever watch Sopranos?
I've watched like a few episodes of
Ah.
The Sopranos.
You should power through. It's amazing.
Just get through the first season and then
The few
you'll be
episodes
hooked.
that I've watched, they've been with friends and I liked it. So I would watch The Sopranos.
Start with season 2 and then
No, just start.
Start from the beginning. What is wrong with you? Just start in the middle.
well, they have these things on YouTube where it's like, what's the season 1 recap? That's what we did.
Well, yeah, because we already tried initially. It just didn't work.
The first, 2 episodes, we were just like, I don't know what the big
We
hype
weren't
is
in the
about.
right state of mind.
Yeah.
We were just not in the right state of mind.
Anyway, so you're pregnant. It's not by the guy who I thought it was. How say you about how's this gonna go? Is this good shit?
This is some good shit.
Fucking
This
right.
is exciting.
This is some great shit.
I am so happy because, I won't say any names, but you had to get out of there.
Absolutely. But I'm about to raise the greatest person on the planet, and they're about to cure cancer and bring us to Mars. Yeah.
I think Elon already has that covered.
No, he doesn't. My child does.
What about Jupiter, which is just a gassy
Yeah,
planet?
you can't really live on it. There's nothing to live on.
What about a space station? How about loftier goals?
Living in
Yeah,
a space
I would
station?
do that.
I guess.
I think Mars is just
Okay, but imagine it powers down and it loses power and we can't get power back and we're just floating in space, floating off into space.
how many billions of galaxies do you think there are?
A lot of them.
A good amount.
Billions?
At least billions.
Do you think we are in fact living in a simulation?
Yes.
So is there a version of Shelbie that's living a different life?
Yes. Probably.
And how terrifying is that?
It's not terrifying. It's just, it's a little relaxing, Someone somewhere named Shelby in a different universe is living such an easy life, A Nepo baby. She's a Nepo baby, and she's never had to work for anything ever. She just has it made. You know what I'm talking about? So, pretty proud of her.
I would be too.
So you're a big Rick and Morty fan?
No.
No?
No.
It's
That's like every episode of Rick and Morty, basically.
Yeah, they just shoot something at the wall and jump through a portal, and they're like, whoa, what the fuck universe is this. Okay, we'll go with it. And there's like 16 Mortys and 3 different Ricks, and they have to shoot the right one. And it's kind of the same prospect, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay, do you have a name picked out for this child? And how much does your male have to do with the name process?
So I feel like
Gun to your head.
I feel
Easy,
like
sir.
I don't have a name picked out, but whatever name I come up with, it's just like, I'm gonna suggest it, and he can either like it or he can tolerate it. I'm just kidding. I guess I can take some,
Just compare.
comparisons, but the minute he's like, name our child like
Blake
or Cassandra or like Sally or something like that, it's like
Sally.
you are off of name duty.
Rich.
No. Absolutely not.
Not Richard, Rich. So, what's the last name start with?
The last name? Well, as of right now, it would be... a lot of stuff happens, I say as of right now, and I don't think anything's gonna happen, but, if something happens, then...
Shit pops off?
Shit pops off, But as of right now, it's a B, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, don't like take the last name into like too much consideration. Just name it how it feels.
No.
How you feel.
It has to be alliteration.
I can literally name my child Lovely Knight. First name Lovely, last name Knight.
Okay, so I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm asking, see, like, if me and Maddie have a child, I would assume you would take my last name.
The baby? Yeah.
So, La Sala. Now, I always wanted a baby named Cosmo Kramer La Sala. Just because he's my favorite television character ever in the world. And if he didn't want to go by Cosmo, he could go by Kramer. Kramer La Sala. Sounds nice, right?
Yeah, but that's not alliteration.
Here's where I get creative. Lorenzo La Sala. And then he could go by Leo. Leo La Sala. No?
This feels like a lot on the...
How about
the
Lame
top.
La Sala? Lame-o Jameson La Sala. Drunk
Lame-o.
La
There you go.
Sala. All right, so the last name is going to be B. Let's go with Boudreaux.
Boudreaux?
Like the first name?
Yeah. That's where you
like
switch
the alliteration.
you turn the
Is this
tables.
like 1958? Like we're like living in like Cameron Parish by the bayou.
No, we're in
Boudreaux.
Wait, what? How do you say it? Boudreaux?
Boudreaux.
Oh.
What about a Bunky?
What is going on right now?
Everything.
Bunky? Name my kid Bunky. What's up, Bunky? Like we're in prison. Like,
That's worth a point. All right, so what about Bastion? But it's spelled Sebastian, but it's S hyphen or
Sebastian. So like
but the S is silent.
the S is silent.
Jesus.
Okay.
It'll just fuck up every teacher, and he'll probably kill himself.
That's
But
what we're trying to avoid.
S is silent. Bastion.
We're trying to be good, happy parents. We're not trying to
Right.
be the parents that are like, I hate you and you make me want to die. So we're not gonna name our child
What? It's always
Bastion.
Bastion.
Best.
Bastion. No, sorry. The S is it's not Sebastian.
You
it's
don't get
Bastion.
the privilege of the S.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always, there are like, there's like Caitlin's, but it's like spelt all fucked out, or like, think of something else where it's just like, wait, why are you spelling it like this?
Kaylee.
Like Kaylee.
Yeah.
With like just the extra G.
And it's like A-I-G.
Yeah, there
Right.
should be no G in Kaylee. What is wrong with you?
They're just trying to
People are
be
crazy.
extra. It's, overcompensation. All right, so do you have any fears about your pregnancy?
That one day my child's gonna be a psychopath and kill an animal, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I have to deal with this now before it gets out of hand. I'm just kidding.
No, that's
Don't
a
watch Rosemary's Baby.
What is that like?
Like a horror movie.
Yeah, that's a legitimate concern. Like, what the fuck? Like, what if I am a perfect parent and yet my child is insane?
Exactly.
I had nothing to do with this. I was a good guy. I was a good girl.
All you can do is your best, though.
I don't know, man, because then it's just like, that's like our own opinion to feel like we are good parents, because at the end of the day, how we make our kids feel is like valid, and if we're traumatizing our kids to the point where they feel psychotic, I don't know. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, it's sometimes, a lot of the times, psychotic behavior is very much just a natural thing, but sometimes, like, parents do traumatize their kids.
Yeah, and like overbearing,
break the generational curse.
Yes.
Do all that shit.
overbearing mothers, absent dads. Those are all formulas for,
Bad times.
having a gay son or having a slut daughter. I said it.
It's thought daughter.
Thotty is what I've been heard. Passed around. I've heard it passed around in the schoolyard.
What about a thought gay son? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about having one of those?
There's more infinite combinations.
That's a thought daddy. Okay, so we wish you all the best with your pregnancy. I would recommend the name Cosmo. I know it doesn't have alliteration, but
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo, first name, Politan.
There you go. Cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan.
I like that. He could be our next president. In 30 years, when the Earth is beginning to fall apart.
Yeah.
Were you ever in a school play?
I was, in a lot of school plays. I was in theater in school.
What was the best one?
The best one? Well, let me see. Gosh. I guess I'll have to say I was Jonas in The Giver senior year of high school.
Damn.
Cool.
Yeah. Which was kind of crazy. Story time.
Progressive.
Yes. I really had this thing in high school for dyeing my hair like fire truck red. And if you've read The Giver, you know that one of the first things that happens to Jonas is he sees the color red in Fiona's hair. Well, I didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about the story. Because, theater wasn't really my top priority. Especially as a teenager. I was being a teenager. So I dyed my hair fire truck red. And I went to school. And my teacher damn near had a heart attack. Because she was like, in the play you see Fiona's hair and it's red. And your hair can't be red too. And I was like, I don't understand why not. So I had to dye my hair like 3 times after that.
Oh my
So,
god, no.
Yeah.
Do you bleach it first and then?
No, I was box dyeing it.
Okay, explain that to me
So
as a white person.
just going to the store and buying a box of hair
CVS.
dye and just doing it myself at home. And I wouldn't bleach it because, I've never bleached my hair before and I don't think I ever will.
Okay. I think I want to bleach my hair tonight.
Do it.
Can we
Do it.
Do
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's just all relax right now.
It's your idea.
Yeah, you said it.
Have you ever been suspended or in school suspension?
Yes.
And what was it for?
Let me see. I was in school suspension because I've been in school suspension for skipping. I've also been in school suspension because I was getting bullied in middle school by these girls, and this one girl specifically came up to me at lunchtime, and she said that she read this note, and in the note I said she was ugly, and I did not write a note and say she was ugly at all.
Yes,
but
she was ugly.
She came up to me, she said I did this, and then she slapped me in the face, and then some other girl who saw all of this happening, who also did not like me, walked up to me and she was like, "This is your karma." And I told her to shut the fuck up, and she pushed me. And I just started having an anxiety attack because I was already getting bullied, and I was fucking young. I was terrified.
Yeah, what grade was this again?
7th grade.
7th.
But
okay, yeah.
when that girl had slapped me in the face, I grabbed her in the shirt and I had started just like, I wasn't even paying attention. I just started like fucking wailing on her. So I almost got away with it. I really did, until I went to the office because counselor saw me having an anxiety attack. I was like, "Come with me." When I went to the office, some kid, this fucking nosy ass kid, told the secretary, "Oh yeah, that girl just got into a fight outside." And so I had to write a statement about the fight I got in which I got suspended over. Yeah.
Was it like stay at home? Or...
No, it was stay at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually...
But just you? Nobody else?
They got suspended too, but I honestly, personally don't believe I should have got suspended because they came to me and they started with me. I was just there. Like, what the fuck? That was so messed up, but it's whatever. Kids will be kids, and teachers in school do not give a fuck, especially like in middle school. They fend for yourself.
It's true. Why is it like that? It's like that in like every middle school. It's like,
New
what
York
the fuck?
to Louisiana, it's all the fucking same. It's like, we don't get paid enough for this shit.
They're scared. They're terrified.
But also, kids are scary at that age. They really are.
Yeah, there's hormones coming, going, and machismo, and bitches be like jealous of each other, and it's a mess.
Baby.
What?
No,
read one.
This I can't. Here.
He writes in shorthand.
I can't understand it.
All right. Have you ever flashed anyone at Mardi Gras or ever?
No. No.
Do people even do that? I feel like...
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes.
It's a stereotype that actually holds up. Because when the Saints played the Giants last week in New York, apparently there was an OnlyFans model that they said the Giants hired to sit behind the Saints sideline and flash them when they were coming on and off the field to try to
flash?
Like sabotage them or some shit. How did that work out? Not
flash
well.
them at the game?
Yeah, she was just like,
how's that even possible?
Showing her tits to them.
That would work if it were women playing. I would stop.
Wait, at the WNBA, if just guys just started showing their dick?
If a woman was standing there flashing her titties. Yup.
I think anybody would, really.
I'd be like, I'm stopping, and I need to look, and I need to take this
even if it was like terrible titties, like just
I
like
need to register what I'm seeing.
I'm
right
like,
now.
wait, what's going on here? Like what? Yeah. So you said you wanted to flash people, right?
I did.
Like out of the novelty of it.
I actually did something like this in high school, and then it was like on the street.
You flashed your asshole though.
No, I didn't flash my asshole. Like, I did lift up my shirt, but anyways, a cop did stop us and told us that we need to stop doing that, which I thought was kind of funny because
he was like, ladies,
he's just like, come on, please stop. I mean, we should not have been doing that at all.
Y'all go get some work done, please. Thank you. What is the water situation at your house? Like, if we went to your house or your apartment, and I was like, you got some water? Like, what would you serve me and my lovely?
Bottle of Ozarka.
Perfect.
Out of the fridge.
Yes, dude. Passes the test.
Yes.
And we're invited whenever you invite us.
Absolutely.
Have you ever passed out or thrown up at a party?
I've ever thrown up at a party? I'm trying to think, because I used to go to a lot of parties. I don't think I've thrown up at a party, and I don't think I've passed out at a party either. Yeah.
That's good.
You're clean.
Yeah. I've thrown up at work. Like, when I was working at a cafe, I used to get so drunk.
I'm sorry, what is this cafe you speak of?
You're right. Cafe Fifi.
That's how it's spelled.
You know, I really did. I'm speaking out of turn here, but I was serving someone at that place, and they were like, "Why do y'all spell with 2 F's?" And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ask the owner right now. And I went up to him and I was like, they want to know why this place is spelled with 2 F's. And he was like, oh yeah, I thought it was spelled with 2 F's, and then we'd already ordered it, and so we just decided to go with it. And they were like, well, they want to talk to you. And he's like, no, just tell them what I said, and you know. And
You sound like him. Like, you sound just like him. I can hear him saying all of this. Oh, God.
Shout out to Blue Moon. Okay. How do you clean a public toilet before you go number 1 or number 2? And I want to hear both of your perspectives.
So, I don't clean the public toilet. I put the little thing on it, like the little paper thing.
Mexican sombrero?
Yeah. No, okay, so, like, if the toilet is nasty, like, by visual standards, I would just go to another one, and then I'll just put the paper on the toilet, and then call it a day. And sometimes I'm really lucky, and I'll go to the bathroom in a public place, and the toilet will be low, and I don't even have to touch it. I could just squat, and it's just perfect. Chef's kiss.
I squat.
But
I hate public bathrooms.
Y'all are squatters.
I'm short, so I can't really squat on all toilets. I can only do it on, like...
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand how a woman's toilet could get disgusting.
Because bitches be nasty. They piss on the toilet. They be pissing on the toilet.
Like, I get it with guys, because, like, they're, like, drunk and they're, like, trying to aim for the, you know. But women, just sit down.
Now that I think about it, it's not even nasty, because we're talking about squatting. Just, like, thinking about how many women are, like, squatting over the toilet and just getting pissed.
And, like, holding the wall and, like,
yeah. Maybe not that far.
I mean, I don't know.
Not that.
I don't know.
Maybe not that.
That's the voice that y'all make, but, you know.
Okay.
Do you say car insurance or car insurance?
Car insurance.
Car insurance. The first one.
I say the second one. Car insurance.
Car insurance.
Car insurance.
Car insurance.
No, car insurance.
Car insurance. All right, you passed.
Okay.
Do you have an Asian friend?
Do I have an Asian friend? Yes.
What is its name?
Richard? Okay, listen. No, like, just really random, but no, yeah. We used to work together at the airport.
All right, I'll take your word on that.
Like, I believe you.
Did you ever watch a fight in high school or take place in one?
Any fight that I saw in high school, I just walked in the other direction, because I didn't like big congregations of people, and that's usually what was happening. It's just a giant congregation of people.
Maddie?
Only witnessed a couple fights from like a window view.
Oh, and
Into, like, a
everybody was like
quad.
beating on the window, like, oh.
No, like we were like up on the 3rd floor looking down at a fight on the lawn or whatever. Even the teacher was. We were just watching it. But I wouldn't be like near a fight. Like, no.
Well, on my 3rd day of high school, I was in fact beaten up by a boxer instructor's son who thought that I threw a piece of paper at him in our science class, and in fact it was someone else, and that someone else told him it was me. So as we were exiting class, he came and started taunting me and pushing me in the back of the head, da-da-da. Hey, you fucking threw that fucking piece of paper at me? What the fuck? You think I'm a bitch? Da-da-da-da-da. Also, he probably said it like much more Cajun than that. I've just been watching Sopranos. But then he hit me at some point of this side of my head, right side, and I had had enough. And I turned around and I smacked him in the face. I didn't even punch him. I just slapped him like a bitch. And then he rained his fists on me. And then started kicking me in the head as I dropped to the ground. And this was freshman year. 3rd day of school. And I started crying. That's how I started high school, ladies and gentlemen.
That is depressing.
Yeah.
And also, you should have used that, and you should have manifested some anger and beat the crap out of the other guy that told him it was you. You should have went after him like every single day, like
revenge.
Exactly, every single day should have been hell for him.
That deserves revenge.
Dude, the whole point was, though, me and him were like friends.
Not anymore.
I know. But it sucked because, like, we were like homies, you know? And then, like, there was always like the tale is old as time. Like, you're gonna get beat up on your first day of high school. And I was like, da 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 da.
I didn't get beat up on my first
I
day
did
of
not
high
get
school.
beat up.
Dude,
Never.
everybody
Yeah, for real.
everybody in middle school was like, dude, once you go to high school, like, they're gonna fuck you up. Like, you know. Like,
What's this? That's like so machismo. Like, ugh.
I didn't make it
White
up.
people.
Yeah, I didn't start it. I was selling goldfish and cheese sandwiches.
And that's why you were getting beat up.
No.
You were ripping people off.
I was taking 50 cents for a little bag of goldfish and
3 goldfish.
maybe a little Twix bar here and there. And I would, you know, spend that cash somewhere else. Were you cool in school at any grade or level?
You know, I think that's a little, I don't like saying like, yeah, I was cool. But, I mean, I didn't have like a lot of friends and stuff. But when I would go out in public, a lot of my classmates and stuff would recognize me by my Instagram handle. I would have never spoken to these people or
Dude,
anything
you're
like
so
that.
young, though.
But they would just be like, oh my god, it's Dank Tears. Oh my god, Dank Tears. I'm like, yes.
At what point were you cool?
Never.
Not even like 1 grade?
No. Like, I was like very, I wouldn't say nerdy, but like just
Quiet?
weirdo, isolated.
See,
I had like 4 friends in school.
I think...
But then high school was a little different, but still sort of like outcasted a little bit.
Well, you don't want to be amongst the cool, I think, is like now the standard. Like, the cool people they peak in high school. And then it's like, whatever happened to da-da-da-da? It's like, oh, he killed himself.
What the
It's
hell?
like, or he
Damn.
overdosed,
Got
or
dark.
he runs his dad's dealership, or, whatever. Like, no shade, but, like, I feel like all those cool people, quote unquote, no. Like,
No, I hang out with like all like the queer kids in high school. So like that was like safe haven for everybody.
you should have been in theater.
No.
What'd you do?
Mm-mm.
You do anything in high school?
I played basketball first 2 years, and then I stopped. I went to a new high school
Yeah.
where there was like over like 1,000+ kids, and it was just a lot for me.
Broke your nose.
That was in 8th grade, and I didn't break it. There's just a bump on it. Permanently.
There's a ball that came at my face, and yeah. All right. Have you ever unfriended someone and then started following them back?
Like, unfriend them and then friend them again?
Unfriend them. Maybe you forgot, and then they pop up and they're like, "Oh, suggested," and you're like, "What?"
You know, honestly, I don't know if I've ever, like, unfriended someone and then accidentally friended them back, forgetting that I unfriended them.
Mm-hmm.
But I've definitely, like, unfriended people in, like, moments of disagreement, or, like, we're no longer friends in this moment in time, and then we reconcile and I add them back. But
Yeah, like every 4 years when a new president-elect is...
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't delete people based off of that, because I honestly try not to even pay attention to social media during election time, because I think it's all fake, and I just wish people would also just, like, accept that it's all fake. None of this is real. It's not as serious as you want it to be.
Toxicity.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pendulum that swings, and everyone's gonna get mad when it goes this way, and then everyone's gonna get mad when it goes this way, and then it ruins a lot of families, I think, too, which is the worst part. Like, high school friends, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck what your beliefs are, but when it gets down to, like, families and, like, really, you can't, like, see through all this bullshit? Like, just, what? Now we have to be enemies? Like, this is what they want us to do.
I think, personally, it's, like, the worst thing about family and politics is the whole traditional side of things, where it's, like, my whole family is Democrat, or my whole family is Republican, so I also have to vote this certain type of way, and that's not true at all. Y'all can have your own opinions and stuff.
Yeah, the two-party thing is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it is... I have things that I believe in on the right and on the left. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Like, why haven't we figured that out by now?
Okay, but like, we are living in like crazy times right now.
Also in a crazy state.
So like, I feel like, I don't know, in the 90s or earlier, I think people were okay with like people being Democrat or Republican. Like, I don't feel like people gave like that much of a shit. Like, who's the president? It's like, oh, it's a fucking another Republican, whatever, another Democrat, whatever. But like, we are in shitty fucking times with weird
with who
political agendas.
With who we have to choose between, like, it's like, hey, do you want to be killed by a gun or a rock? Like,
I feel like it's an easy answer. I feel like the question's very easy to answer.
Like, just get it over with, or do you want to be, like, just beaten in the head with it for as long as you can survive. When was the last time you fell, and was alcohol involved?
The last time I fell, I don't know. I have to think about it. I can't remember the last time I fell down.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm a pretty, stable person. I got
Yeah,
balance.
You're low to the ground, you know.
Thanks, yes.
Lucky.
What would you say, like 5'6"?
Close, 5'7".
All right, look.
Give her that. Give her that.
Yeah.
No, give me that. I guessed it.
No, I'm just saying, add the extra.
Yeah, give
All
me
right.
my flowers.
Have you or your family ever been on TV?
No. Nope.
Like, not even like, breaking news. Someone's
Just
broken into
standing.
the Capitol. Here now the comment is blah, 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 Thomas. None of that?
Oh, wait. I forgot my dad was on the news when I
Yes,
was a
dude.
kid.
See, I had to jog it from your memory.
Yeah, he was on the news because there was a shooting across our house at the park. We used to live across the street from a park, and there was a shooting, so they interviewed my dad about what happened. Did you hear anything?
How do you feel?
Are you scared?
He was like, I have no idea.
He was really like, the cops don't care anyways, so...
When was the last time you've been to a hibachi grill or a restaurant?
I used to work at one, so whenever I was working there, I was working at Bushido,
Ooh.
and I can't remember...
Did you ever go to one just as a patron?
No. I don't really like hibachi or sushi or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fanfare for, hey, just give me my fucking food.
Facts.
You know?
Make that shit in a
I
bag.
love it.
Yeah, you want the egg thrown in your fucking tits.
She
Yeah.
wants the onion volcano.
I like the burst of fire. Exhilarating.
What is your Uber rating?
My Uber rating? Let me see if I have the time to pull up my Uber, because I'm pretty sure I'd have to...
Maddie, what's your Uber
Take a
rating?
guesstimate. I don't know.
Guesstimate?
Like 4.6?
Okay.
I would guess that my Uber rating is like a 4.8, because I don't really use Uber that much. And the only thing I could think of that somebody could complain about is I don't talk. Just bring me to my destination.
Right,
Yes.
right.
We don't have
I
to talk.
agree.
I don't know
do not
you.
like talking.
You don't know me. Just drive.
Pay attention to the road, sir. Or ma'am. But as an Uber driver, at some point, I always liked it when no one talked. I would just have...
Just listen to the radio, whatever.
I would have my music on. Occasionally, there would be like a 56-year-old white lady, and I would have Kendrick Lamar, and he'd be like saying the N-word countless times, and it would be uncomfortable. But I didn't get any poor reviews from her. I also didn't get any tips, but you know. When was the last time you used a lazy Susan, and do you even know what that means?
The thing that spins. Yeah. I used to have a Lazy Susan for all my seasonings and stuff. But then I got rid of it. So I had one last year. Rest in peace, Lazy Susan. I'm sure you're doing well with someone else, but
Why do you think they call it a lazy Susan?
because you could just look for it.
Some guy made that up
Some dude named Michael.
after his wife, who he thought was lazy, probably.
You know what? She probably did this number because I do this. She takes all the spices out the counter, out the cabinet to find one spice, and then she leaves them on the cabinet. She doesn't even put them back. And he was like, "This is ridiculous. You need something that you could just spin around, take it,
Yeah.
put it back, and call it a day."
Like oregano, garlic powder,
Yeah.
cayenne, da-da-da.
Oh yeah.
Spin it around. jack your dad off.
No.
What's your hangover cure?
My hangover cure is to not drink in the first place.
Oh,
Hey.
you're a newscaster. Have you ever been attacked by a dog?
No. I've been barked at by a dog, but never, like, personally attacked. Thank God.
Good for you.
Barked at by a man?
Yes.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yeah. I've met Dustin Poirier, local famous guy.
Dustin Diamond?
What's his name? Cupid from the Cupid Shuffle.
All right, I've met him.
Cool.
I've met him too.
He's pretty cool. Let me think. I think Rob Perillo is pretty famous, you know. Robert.
He bought me a drink one time.
Let me try to think real quick. You know, I'm pretty sure I've probably met. Oh my God, I went to Warped Tour. I met a bunch of famous.
You met
people.
Korn. Maddie?
I got an autograph from Diana Ross. And
Hey.
I think that's like my only flex. I can only say.
I mean, that...
Okay, as a New Yorker, people in New York, like, you're just doing what New Yorkers do and not giving a shit about anyone else.
Right, you're trying to get where you need to be.
So I'm pretty sure I've walked past with someone famous.
Okay. You want to share the name?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Oh, yeah.
in general.
Do y'all know who Drake Bell is?
From Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Sounds made up.
Drake Bell?
Drake and Josh.
Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
I've never personally met Drake and Josh. No, Drake. I've never personally met Drake Bell. But when I was in high school, my senior year, it was like a freaking vivid, like a fever dream. I went to school one day and literally Drake Bell showed up. Like, have you heard of High School Nation?
No, what is that?
Okay, so it's this thing where it's this organization that goes to school, from school to school, to promote, like, artistry to the students.
Cool.
And it was just, like, a bunch of up-and-coming artists, but also Drake Bell. And so Drake Bell just performed at my school. It was really random, and it was kind of lit. It was awesome. And it was sponsored by Takis.
Takis.
Did you get a free bag of Takis?
Absolutely. They were like, so there was like this giant
You're just, like, throwing
inflatable
them out.
Taki things, and they were kind of just like falling. It was kind of cool.
All right, Maddie, do you want to tell the people who I've met that are famous?
You've met a lot of famous people that...
And it's totally random.
There's all over the place. Liev Schreiber.
You know him from...
Scream.
Who is Lee Schreiber?
He's like an actor. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Ray Donovan.
Oh, Ray Donovan.
And he's also been in a lot of movies. And this one will pinch your titties. Bethany Frankel.
Yeah, Bethany Frankel. But you have met many more. Joe Rogan.
Oh my God,
Mark
Fear Factor.
Mark Norman. Wait, who's the guy that did the thing?
What? There's a lot of people. The list is
Chris
long.
Carter. All he does is catch touchdown passes. Fucking God, just too many people. Greg Fitzsimmons, you met him.
Yeah. A lot of people. You meet a lot of famous people. That guy that we just saw on the plane.
Oh,
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton, yeah.
Football player.
Cam Newton.
Now he's a podcaster, and he thinks he should be a Hall of Famer, and he's not.
Ooh, harsh.
Yeah. Stop wearing those weird-ass hats, bro. All right, what's the weirdest snack you go to? Like, if you, I mean, I know you're pregnant now, but, like, before the pregnancy, I know it's not pickles on ice cream, but, like...
The weirdest snack I would go to? I'm trying to think. I was eating a lot of Takis.
Takis,
I was
really?
From that same event?
No. This is honestly just a random influx. I started eating those, like, the Dorito version of Takis, and then I stopped liking them. And so I started eating Takis, and Takis are so good. They are so delicious, especially the blue bags. Repping the blue heat.
All right.
I don't think my taste buds would allow me to experience Takis.
Why? They're spicy?
Yeah, a little spicy.
All right.
A little, like, I feel like sour? No? Or is just that one flavor,
It's
the
just the
lime
lime.
flavor?
Okay.
I love lime.
This is completely unrelated to snacks. Would you rather compete against a woman that was born a man or a man that became a woman?
The same thing.
All right, do the math for me. A man that became a woman or a woman that became a man?
Oh.
Are you talking about a trans man and a
I
trans
would
woman?
rather compete against the woman that turned into a man.
A trans man.
Yeah, trans man.
So this is something that me and Maddie sort of disagree on. So I'm not saying you're gonna have to like set the record straight. I think there are a lot of people out there that kind of have this same sentiment where it's like, especially when it comes to combat sports, where it's like, I was born as a man, but I identify as a woman, and now I'm going to compete against women and beat the shit out of them. Which happens a lot.
What? Okay, so oh my god, I'm gonna get canceled for this. Okay,
No.
I personally
Only
don't
6
think
people are going to listen to this.
that, especially in sports like MMA, that...
Even soccer or anything.
No, we're going to talk about specifically the ones where it's like physical fighting each other. I don't think that trans women should be fighting women, because no matter how many hormones you take, and doesn't matter, none of that matters. You're still have the upper body strength of a man. You already have the disadvantage over the cis woman. So I cannot support that at all. And yes, I've seen them get the absolute crap beat out of them. So I will agree that is not.
It's just cringeworthy when you see a 45-year-old man who's transitioned to a woman and he's playing against 22-year-old college student women.
Well, I can't. That's where we are going to start disagreeing, because I cannot sit here and say a 45-year-old man who's playing girls, that's a trans woman. Like, I just don't. I think logically there is science behind it. Like, you still have the upper body strength no matter what you do. Like, so it's a little unfair. There's an unfair advantage there. But I don't think it's fair to sit here and be like, that's a man fighting women. Like,
Right. Well, when it comes to violence, that's terrible. If my old ass, almost turning 40 in 6 months, if I still have college eligibility and I went and tried to play with female players and I was just like, yeah, my name is Jessica, I feel like I could make the fucking team. And that's me being humble. That's me being humble.
In my eyes, those college girls will probably have a lot more skill and technique.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. But I'm good for 5 fouls. And I'll stand there and I'll just put my fucking arms up and just be like, charge! I know it's a shitty thing to say as a male, like, oh, I could kick these chicks' ass. It's not really, that's not how I feel about it. It's more like, when it comes to combat sports, that's rude.
That's
Also,
so rude.
how do you feel
Yeah,
about
but you even feel that way about like swimming or like anything else like basketball.
And that's why I said
Like,
we'll talk about combat sports because I
that's
disagree
you feel the
with swimming and
same way
stuff like
about that. You're not like saying the
swimming?
truth.
Swimming, I think, is also should be included in that.
So that woman,
Leah Thompson,
okay,
right?
If you look at her record as a
She
woman
was
competing,
dog shit.
exactly, as a woman, she was dog shit competing as a woman. So for her to win shows that she worked hard for that. It's not that she transitioned just so she could be good at the sport. She worked for it.
Do you think she would beat any male?
Yeah.
Because no, she finished like
I mean,
163rd.
She could beat any male.
well, no,
like-
realistically, her track record when she was a male was
She was
bad.
trash.
But what I'm saying, that doesn't negate what I'm saying about her being a woman and competing as a woman, because everybody was saying specifically that she transitioned so that she could be good at swimming against women. But no, like, her track record shows that she wasn't even good against women. She worked for that. So I can't agree.
Here's my only thing. If you're going to compete as a male who transitions to a female, I need to see that dick in a fucking glass bottle. So it's like, for real. Like, I don't even know if...
that's just like so insane.
Well, okay. Chris...
You can be trans and
still have a dick?
Yes. Absolutely.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
You
that.
can.
Oh my god, dude.
You know, most trans people can't really afford to have the surgery.
I can't afford to have really anything. Have you ever been cut off at a bar?
No. Surprisingly, no.
Maddie?
No.
I got cut off at a 7-Eleven. They were like, "You're too drunk." And I'm like, I can buy and sell you tomorrow.
Yeah. You're not getting whatever you're trying to buy, sir.
Have you ever bought anything from a kiosk at a mall?
I'm sure when I was younger, I probably saw like a little ring that was like cute or something. I was like, oh my god, I need that. You know, just some stupid thing. But
I love those kiosks.
yeah.
There's something special about getting like,
T-shirt.
you know, like an Indian man, like, no, this is good. This is, yes, 20. No, I give you 15. It's fine. That's not racist, though, right?
No.
Sure.
Everyone knows the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all are just being fucking... Y'all don't want to get canceled. Let's see. We're wrapping it up here. Are you experienced at shooting?
Like, am I a shooter?
If you had to
Shooting
kill...
baskets?
No. If you had to kill someone, would you feel confident in your
Yes.
shot?
Yes.
And give us some insight on that. What kind of gun? Like, are you a sprayer? Are you a sniper?
Right?
A sprayer is just when you just go...
With what? I don't
like a
know
machine
anything.
gun. Or you have a pistol and it's like, it's just me and the TV. Pow. Or a shotgun where it's like me and someone comes in and you just go boom, boom, boom. And at least one of them is going to hit. We've seen enough horror movies where people get shot. So what's your gun of choice?
I have a shotgun. It's a 20 gauge shotgun.
Here we go.
Yep. It shoots kablammy.
Cool.
So you don't need to necessarily aim. You just kind of have to have a
General direction.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In the vicinity. Well, very close, actually.
Here's a good a pointer. You shoot way above the head of the person, and then right after that you recock and boom. Because they're worried about looking up. It freaks them out a little bit, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're dead.
Oh.
Not that I've ever done that before.
How do you feel about the CEO guy?
All right, so that was what I wanted to end on, but let's just do it. I have conflicting feelings. As a United Healthcare member, so when I fucked up my knees and I wasn't able to work for a while, I was using United Healthcare. And my doctor did not accept that form of payment. And insurance. That was payment. And then they went on to lose my paperwork that was sent from the government that would have cleared me from working because obviously I was not fit to work. They lost my paperwork. And by the time I got the new paperwork, it was already expired. It was like, nah, we're not doing this anymore. So yeah, I hope that dude is still dying right now.
Yeah. Should have shot him a 4th time.
But you think Luigi is hot?
No, that's not why I think that he did a good job. You know, I see where he's coming from. You know,
Did you read his manifesto?
I didn't because
it was like 85 pages.
I essentially, crap, man. Just like it's poetic in such a way that like this man is making money, like millions and millions of dollars off of people dying and getting denied claims.
It's true.
And people are really saying that how dare we celebrate what just happened. Like that's beautiful. It's beautiful, and he should have got shot a 4th time. I'm saying it loud and clear.
Woo.
Maddie?
I think it's just like really
interesting. That was Maddie's dad, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Maddie. Fuck him. I'm just kidding. Fuck your dad.
What, the one that died or Luigi?
Oh my god.
Both. At the same time.
They're both your dad?
Also, I made a post like right after it happened, and I thought it was like a dad joke, all right? And I was like, if there's a defense attorney out there named Mario, this is your time. See, I didn't even get a laugh.
I get it.
I get it too. Yeah.
Dude, it's a dad joke. And
what do you do at a dad joke? You just smile.
You're just like...
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, smile and nod.
Smile, close your eyes, and nod. Dude, that's how I'm 40. Almost. God damn it. Gotta write new material. Alright, so...
No, but like honestly, okay, just to touch on Luigi a little bit, I think it's very interesting. Also, TikTok, there's like so many videos and just people's like, oh, well, my dad is a doctor and he thinks this, that, and the other, and they're like all these like crazy like theories, and I don't know. I just like seeing people speculate.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot more that comes out
Yes.
in the coming days. There are also differing photos where it's like, nah, but his nose is like this, and the other guy's nose is like this, and, you know.
There's a picture of him sitting in McDonald's eating a hash brown.
Hash browns, right?
And it looks like the guy in the shooter picture, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of looks similar. If he had his iced tea up, it would just look like him.
Here's my only, like, question is, if you have that much money coming to you, an inheritance, why do you feel the need to be the hero and just fucking shoot this guy? Like, why wouldn't you just hire someone to go shoot this guy? Like Rick Moranis.
Because he has balls.
Right.
That's a man right there. I'm sorry, but, like, he did the dirty work himself.
He used his privilege.
Yes, he
He
used
really
his
used
privilege.
his privilege.
Love that.
Yo,
He did it.
his privilege is about to get fucked in prison.
No, they love him.
No.
They were interviewing the prisoners.
Luigi Mangione. That's his name. Very Italian.
I don't know about that. Alright, so this is where you ask us questions, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. If you can read my chicken scratch, you just find the ones that you find interesting, and we'll interest you with our answers.
Oh yeah, this is in hopes that maybe one of your superiors will listen. Either one of you faked sick recently?
No.
Not recently. Not recently. In fact, I've taken people's shifts because they've been sick.
Quote unquote.
Here we go.
And I'm not calling anybody out.
No, we're like
I am. Y'all probably weren't sick. All right. What? Sit backwards on the toilet? What does that mean?
Have you ever taken a number one or number two facing the opposite?
Have you straddled the toilet?
Have y'all straddled the toilet?
Hell no.
No.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Have you?
No. Thank God, right?
It's a good question though, right?
What? Put a pet down?
What? Tender pet? No. Teacher? No.
You have to realize.
Honestly, I'm just gonna make it up. Would you rather put a pet down, or would you rather force it to live its life out until it dies a miserable death?
The latter.
You are a cruel.
Selfish.
You are a cruel bitch. No. We gotta go into that gas chamber.
No, I had to put a pet down before.
No.
It was awful.
We're getting the shot, and we're just gonna
It
be
was
like,
awful.
bye, buddy, bye.
She said that motherfucker's gonna be limping.
Just fucking miserable the rest of our life. And we just find him one day, like, trying to lick the bowl.
Oh.
Have you ever been to SeaWorld?
Yes, I have.
Canceled.
In San Diego.
How'd you feel? Did you feel compelled? Did you feel sad? Was it
No,
depressing?
I did not like it at all.
Good.
And we did see Shamu.
Poor baby.
That, the real one?
The real Shamu?
Who knows? There was like a million.
There was like...
No. There was a few. I did
Like-
not like it. And I also went to the San Diego Zoo and I did not like that either. They had like a safari thing where you're just like in a Jeep going.
Yeah, I feel like
Not my thing.
we had we went to the New Orleans aquarium, I guess. And that was the first time I felt sadness. And I was like, these animals don't deserve to be in these cages. And then look, I have animals in cages. What the fuck has happened?
Mm-hmm.
But they live better lives. I love them.
You think so?
What if they hate you? I'm just kidding.
I hope they don't.
It's possible.
But
Look at this one. He looks like he's plotting.
he's like, hey, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here one day.
Yeah.
The only thing is, there are a lot of random ass cats that would fuck them up and they'd be dead.
Yeah.
And also, the other point is, these motherfuckers were being sold at Petco and PetSmart. So I'd much rather be involved in their lives than just some random Petco, PetSmart employee.
Jesse LaSala has amphibian slaves. All right, and I want to ask this one. It's a little fun.
Mhm.
I want you guys to tell me, tell me two truths and tell me two lies and a truth, and I have to guess which one's the truth.
2 lies and a truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Me
go
first?
first? Yeah.
Okay. I got to go backstage at the Broadway show in the Heights when I was 12. I've been to London. I fell off of a Ferris wheel once.
See, this is kind of hard because, you thought about it, and when you started thinking about it, I was
I
like...
know. I mean, I can't help.
This
I
could
can't
be
help.
a
See?
lie.
Yep.
This could be a lie. But then I was like, she could just be accessing her memories. I'm gonna say...
Also, I'm not in the right state of mind right now. But continue.
I will say that the truth is that you went backstage at a Broadway show.
That's the lie.
That's a
Woo!
lie. What's the truth?
I went to London.
Oh.
What was the other one?
The other lie
You
was
said
that
2
she
lies
fell
and a
off
truth.
a Ferris wheel.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Yeah, I was like, she's
Duh.
here right there, right now, alive.
All right,
So.
let's switch it up. Let's do 2 truths and a lie.
For you? Okay.
Okay, do it.
Yeah, do it.
I murdered a man. I played at Carnegie Hall. And I murdered a man.
Okay, but you didn't murder a man. I was so lost.
That was a great game.
All right, let's start over.
Yeah, please.
So I murdered a man.
Just take the murder a man out. Because, I know for a fact you didn't murder a man.
All right, so I used to play for the Green Bay Packers. I played at Carnegie Hall, and I stayed in Paris for 6 weeks.
Okay, You've stayed in Paris for 6 weeks, Jesse?
Yeah.
When?
When I was 14, and every morning I woke up with a boner.
What the hell? That's so random. Okay. Well, obviously, you weren't in the Green Bay Packers, so...
Look it up.
So that was 3 truths?
I don't know. You have to look it up.
This must have been a really difficult game.
Yeah, I don't think you understood the assignment.
I don't think anyone understands the assignment.
Let's see.
Ever, yeah.
I don't think that you were in the Green Bay Packers, but just for...
You know, they gave me a tryout and I declined. So they wanted me to play tight end, and I was like, nah, I want to be wide receiver. And they were like, nah, we need you at tight end. And I was like,
is this
what year was this?
This is 1999. I was well, you can do the math, but
okay.
1999. I was 1.
I was 11, but yeah, it was a weird year.
I was 9, a little baby.
It was a weird year. Who do you think would be a better president? Eminem or Donald Trump?
Eminem, because Eminem's not 80 years old.
Also, we've already seen Donald Trump. Like, let's see something different.
Yeah, give us something different.
Fresh, new, something.
Can we just agree that there should be an age cap on presidents?
Absolutely.
Like, non-biased, like, I'm not talking conservative, Democrats,
it's
whatever.
like y'all know the president doesn't have to be senile, right? Y'all could vote for somebody else.
Joe Rogan or Elon Musk?
Joe Rogan.
None.
Joe Rogan, if I had to choose, you put a gun to my head.
I'll just die.
Elon Musk isn't even American.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Tim Dillon or what's that redhead comedian's name?
Carrot Top?
Conan O'Brien.
Kathy Griffin.
What?
Oh my God, this is really random. I don't know who the first person is, so I'll have to say Kathy Griffin.
No.
I don't know the first person. Why would I vote for them?
Trust me. You'll know who he is. He's gay, he's fat, and he's hilarious.
I mean...
Sounds good to me.
America needs comedy right now.
Yes.
We need to laugh about things.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shelbie Thomas, thank you so much for being here. We love every second that you spent with us. And until next time, don't die.
I'll try.